if you're out there and you are thinking about taking away the dummy pacifier, have faith. It's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right, so let's have a look. We have all the dummies in here for the dummy fairy. In this beautiful box that you designed. They're all in here. They're ready to go. Have you written her a letter? Yes, you have. Dear Dummy Fairy, thank you for my dummies. Please give my dummies to boy babies and girl babies. Do you know the Tooth Fairy? I have a big gap in my teeth. Please tell her hello and goodbye. Please leave me a real baby to take care of. I will cuddle them. Love, Patrick. Can I see this big, beautiful gap in your teeth that you were telling the Dummy Fairy about? Can I see it? Oh, it's beautiful. Can I have your nose? I've got it. There it is. Would you like it back?
My nose is stuck to my body.
What other parts of your body are stuck to your body?
Everything on me.
Everything on you is stuck to your body?
Yeah. My hair. You want some Rice Krispies?
No, thank you. If you're done, we can leave the rest for the Dummy Fairy. Dummy Fairy gets the blue bowl.
I think my hair.
You think who's here?
A Dummy Fairy.
Can you hear her? Close your eyes. Can we hear her? I don't know. So we have our Rice Krispies for the Tooth Fairy and the Dummy Fairy. The Dummy Fairy just has a little bit of milk, but the Tooth Fairy, who is apparently joining the Dummy Fairy now on her trip here, gets a lot more milk. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, it looks like I've been crying. My contacts are like super dry. So it's D-Day. It's D-Day. I have never talked about this on my channel, but Patrick still has a dummy. Dummy equals pacifier. For those who don't know, I didn't know when I moved to the UK. In the UK, they call it a dummy. Patrick has had a dummy while he sleeps since he was a baby. Never has it during the day, doesn't need it, doesn't ask for it, but uses it to fall asleep. I've never really talked about it because it's kind of like there's a stigma around it. In the UK, I think there is anyway. Like some people just, I don't know, kind of frown on. I think it's like a class thing, which is really weird. I don't know. It seems weird, but I've seen that there's stigmas around it. So we've been bigging it up. And 10 days ago, Patrick said, I won't need a dummy in 10 days. My husband and I were like, that's it. Make a chain. So we made like a paper chain and he's been tearing one off each night. And we've bigged up the Dummy Fairy, and the Dummy Fairy is coming today. Patrick wrote a little letter. We did some prep around that. And now I'm at the toy store to get all of the stuff that the Dummy Fairy has promised she will leave. And apparently the Dummy Fairy's bringing her bestie, the Tooth Fairy, with her. Oh goodness. So we'll see how it goes. So Patrick's asked for a baby to take care of. And this is the only one I can find that's like gender neutral. Not that I don't want him to have a little girl. He could absolutely have a little girl, but he said that he wants a little brother. But then he's also said he wants a boy and a girl. So should I give him the boy and the girl? But here's the thing. I think they make noise. And I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, they make... No, I don't think so. In the end, I went for this baby who's in like very gender neutral peach with his fabulous pink dummy. And I think the dummy for the baby is good because then it'll be like, oh, babies need dummies. You don't need a dummy. Such a steal, I think, at 20 francs. Toys are so expensive. Stick a brand on it. It's like 3 times as much. The Dummy Fairy obviously also brings tattoos. And then finally, some frozen confetti. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like sprinkle this on the floor as like a this is where the fairy was path kind of thing that will lead to her letter. God help me. I hope this works. I've got the letter written and this is some fairy dust. Everything's better with a bit of bling, I say. The fairy dust leads back to the box where they've eaten the Rice Krispies naturally. And they've left Patrick a little note. And then Rabbit is watching over the baby that they left. Bit more pixie dust, fairy dust, out the door, up, and they fly away. To some, oh, is that one there? No, that's just a bug on my window. Really hoping this works. I think it will. I think he'll really get into the whole thing. The fairy was here. I need to leave him coins too. I need to go shower because I'm running really late. I have to go pick him up. And I'm gonna take him to Trampolino. We made a video about that a few weeks ago to really try to wear him out. So he's super tired tonight. And if there is a bit of a sadness and struggle, hopefully he'll go to sleep quickly. Are we gonna go in the door? Do you think they came? Let's go look. What's on the floor? Do you think that might be fairy dust? Do you think the dummy fairy's been here? There's more.
Dear Patrick.
Well read. It says, "Dear Patrick and your chocolate face, thank you for all of these dummies. You have proven you're a big boy because you are kind to your friends. It will be different falling asleep without your dummies, but I know you can do it because you are a big boy," she says. I am parked outside Patrick's school, and there's probably 95% chance somebody's gonna see me taping this. That's good. So we took the dummy last night, and I obviously wasn't gonna film that because I thought there'd be like screaming and craziness, and ain't nobody wanna see my kids scream. I don't get people that put videos of their kids crying and screaming up. It's not my thing. Anyway, it was amazing. It was so brilliant. He barely cried. Okay, so when he saw the fairy, you saw all that, super excited. And then when he got out of the bath, he was like, "I'm gonna cry if I don't have my dummies." And I was like, okay, here we go, brace, brace. He did cry a little bit, but to be honest, I treated it almost like a loss, like a serious loss for him, because of course it is. He's only ever slept in his bed at night with a dummy. So as twisted as it sounds, and I'm known for being a little twisted, I kind of went back to like, I don't know if you guys saw my video on like how to treat somebody who's had recurring miscarriage. And I'm not saying it's the same thing, obviously not, but the whole just kind of saying, "I'm here for you," I kind of treated it that way. And I just like cuddled him and just said, I'm here, it's okay, it's okay. And Andy did the same thing. So like we kind of tag teamed. And really, he didn't cry very much. It did take a while to get him to fall asleep, because now all of a sudden he's like, "I'm not tired." And we never have that problem with him. So finally, he's like, "I want you to get in bed with me." So I'm like, okay, I'm doing whatever you want tonight, dude. So I crawl into bed with him. Y'all, his bed is small. And I am like in this super uncomfortable position, but I'm like, just roll with it. Just get him to sleep. And then you could try to like Cirque du Soleil your way out of this bed without him waking up. So I'm laying there and I'm like, oh, counting sheep, that's a good idea. He loves numbers. So we start counting. Y'all, we get up to like 255 and I'm like, this isn't working. He turns around and he's facing me and like we're cuddling and he's like singing and he's happy. He's not crying. He starts like pressing on the top of my, like by my shoulder. He's not pressing like full on my boob, but like on my shoulder, and he's like, "Boo boo ba boo 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 ba boo boo." Starts singing a song about boobies, like happy as can be. "Mommy has boo boo ba boo boo boobies." Okay, I'm laughing now, not helping. I'm trying to get him to sleep. Hilarious. And I'm like, okay, we've gone from counting to ba 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 boo, and then he flips back over and he's like, "You're too close to me." So I was like, oh, okay, doesn't need the love anymore. And then I'm like, okay, so I scoot back and now I'm in even more of like a crouching mommy hidden dragon, like yoga person. So uncomfortable. He just flips over and he looks at me and he goes, "Get out of my bed." I was like, okay. So I got out of his bed and 2 minutes later he was asleep. Amazing. I mean, like, so much better than I thought it was going to be. It really wasn't a big deal. If you're out there and you are thinking about taking away the dummy pacifier, have faith. It's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And we'll see how tonight goes. But I really think if you take the approach of treating it like a true loss to them and really sympathize with them, I know you're so upset, but you're a big boy now. You can do it and be really, really gentle. I don't know. I mean, all kids are different, but it really worked. How was your experience? Has anybody done this before? Was it rough? Is night 2 worse? I don't know. We'll see. And he woke up once during the night. Just once, but he was up for maybe 2 minutes and then went back to sleep. Oh, guys. So good. So good. I need to get going. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You can hit like if you want to. Whatever you feels right. If you want more of the madness all day, every day, you can find me on Instagram at Eileen Vincett. I will talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome day. Bye.